John Harder's. So yesterday I was asked by a new team that joined the firm what it takes to win in this market, and it got me thinking. And by the way, I've got a bunch of questions that I need to answer, and I will get to them, I promise. But I felt like this one was very timely because obviously we were all in the middle of finishing up our plans for Q1 in 2026, and I'm hoping that by now you know exactly what your business needs from you. But going back to what it takes to win in this market, I think the answer is pretty simple. And you might not think that there's substance behind what I'm about to say, but hear me out, okay? I think the answer is relentless execution. I think it takes a maniacal approach to winning. I don't think it's motivation. I don't think it's talent. I don't think it's experience. Um, I don't think it's waiting for conditions like to improve. I don't think things are going to get better. Yeah, I just think you're going to get better, right? It becomes easier when you become better. It becomes easier when you do it over and over and over again. Um, Relentless execution. Think about it, right? Looks like this. You make the calls you committed to even after a deal dies, not instead of them, right? Relentless execution means you send the follow-up emails even when it's uncomfortable and you feel like people are going to unsubscribe or they're avoiding you, right? Relentless execution means you run the open house exactly as planned, even if even when traffic is light and it would be easier just to close up early and call it a day. Nobody's looking, right? Nobody's going to judge you, right? Relentless execution means you keep pushing offers over and over and over again, even if there's like three, four, five rejections. The relentless execution means you post the content you plan to post, not when it feels like it's worth it, but because it's part of your plan. Even if no one's engaging, even if you're not getting any comments, any likes, you post anyway, and that consistency because will prove dividends, right? Relentless execution means you update clients weekly, even if the update isn't exciting, even if the update is negative, right? Even if there's failure. Actually, especially then, right? Relentless execution means you clean up your CRM, you review your numbers, you tighten your process, even if no one is asking you for proof, because you're an independent contractor and no one is actually telling you what to do. Relentless execution means you make your 20 calls a day, especially when you don't feel like it. Relentless execution, I think, is about executing after a win instead of rewarding yourself with an activity, right? I think that a lot of people after they win or get a small win, they want to pat themselves on the back, reward themselves with doing nothing, right? That's not consistency. That's not a maniacal approach. Um, that's what it takes, right? You gotta be so focused on winning that you don't negotiate with yourself. You don't negotiate with your plan. You don't negotiate with exactly what it is that needs to be done. You don't wait to feel ready. Who's ready, right? Who gets up in the morning and says, I want to get tortured all day today? Nobody does, right? I don't, you don't, none of us do. But you do it anyway. You don't let the emotion kind of dictate your behavior, right? Your behavior is the standard. That's one thing that you really need to pay attention to is your behavior. It's not about effort, right? There's a lot of people that work hard that really don't get anywhere, and working hard is very subjective, right? Hard work for you and hard work for me don't mean the same exact thing. So I want you to think about executing consistently without pause, right? Without excuses. I think a lot of people need reassurance. Forget about that, right? You've got the standard, you follow it, and you get it done. It's maniacal winning that you're after. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.